something, I guess, a little bit of a special. Anyway, this is the 1984 community replay, and tonight I had the Detroit Tigers at Yankee Stadium, the Cubs for the 1984 season. In this league, as far as the American League East goes, hi Frankie, am I coming in loud and clear? As far as the American League East goes, it's the Toronto Blue Jays leading the Eastern Division by 6 games over the Tigers, 6.5 over the New York Yankees, and thank you. And all is good as far as the Eastern Division goes. Kansas City in the West leads that division, and they have a 10-game lead over the Minnesota Twins and 10.5 over the Oakland Athletics. All right, so we're gonna move on with this game. It's the 3rd game of the series. The Yankees won Game 1, 8-5, and they lost Game 2, 5-2. And this is the rubber game of this series. For the Detroit Tigers, and Sparky Anderson's lineup for tonight's game will be Rusty Kuntz leading it off, and he'll be in right field. Batting second and playing shortstop will be Alan Trammell. Batting third will be Barbero Agabi. He will be the first baseman. Batting fourth and hitting cleanup, the designated hitter Lance Parrish. Batting fifth, the center fielder Chet Lemon. Batting sixth will be Larry Herndon. He'll be in left field. Batting seventh, the second baseman Tom Brookins. Batting eighth, behind the plate, Marty Castillo. And batting ninth, the third baseman will be Howard Johnson. Starting pitcher will be, if I'm pronouncing his name right, Rozema. Dave Rozema will start tonight. Dave Rozema has a 4-4 record with a 3.94 ERA. Defensively for the Yankees, starting from left to right in the outfield, will be Steve Kemp in left, Omar Marino in center, Oscar Gamble in right. Dave Winfield has the night off. Don Mattingly will be the first baseman. Second baseman Willie Randolph. Royce Smalley will be playing third. And Bobby Meacham will be the shortstop. Butch Waniger will be behind the plate. And we need Dennis Rasmussen. Dennis Rasmussen will start here for the Yankees. He is 9-3 on the season with a 3.18 ERA. And ballpark figures for tonight from the left side and right side of the plate for ballpark singles will be 5s. Diamond shots for the lefties will be a 10, and diamond shots for the righties will be 1. So let's get the computer up, and it is up, and we're about to play ball, but my hands are a little dry right now. Tonight, I got oh God, trying to see if the picture will link up again. Oh, I got it back. Okay, I know, Frank. I know. I just stood. I didn't cancel out. I just waited. I don't know why he does this, but let me. All right, back again. Okay, we'll go with that. I know, Frank. I don't know what's going on. it's already 18 minutes into the video, and I had nothing but a blackout. So we'll give it a go again and see what's going on here. I had a reboot. I don't think I rebooted, but I had to X out and then come back in. So I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I don't know where I left off with this thing. I did read the lineups. I gave you the pitchers' records. I did give you the first 2 games of the series. And let's see if I could keep the picture and the YouTube video going. We're already 18 minutes into the thing, and I don't want to have 18 minutes of dead space. Some other YouTube gadget that I never use, but I know I have to edit it. Anyway, all right, quickly again for the Tigers. Rusty Kuntz leading it off. Trammell batting second. Barbero Garby will bat third. Lance Parrish fourth. Chet Lemon fifth. Larry Herndon sixth. Brookins seventh. Castillo eighth. Johnson ninth. And I could tell I'm going to have a tough night with pronunciations. Okay, so here we are at Yankee Stadium. We had an 18-minute rain delay. I could call it that, right, Frank? An 18-minute rain delay. And let's get underway with this ball game. It is now 10:21 here on the East Coast. Rusty Kuntz steps in, the right fielder leading off, batting .310 on the season. He is 3 for 8 in the series, and that's a foul tip. Dennis Rasmussen is left-handed pitcher. Rusty Kuntz steps into the right side of the batter's box. Here comes the first pitch of the ball game, and that's going to be a 5-4. Right side 5-4, and that's a ballpark base hit. And I could tell you this: if it was a 4-3, he would have had a home run 1-11, and he does have, no, he doesn't. Left-handed pitchers, he doesn't have power, so Rusty Kuntz would have had a single out of that. So the ballpark for tonight's are 5s. That's a 19, and that is a fly ball left field, and Steve Kemp is circling underneath it, and that is the first out. I want to see if I can move this down a little bit. 1 away for the Detroit Tigers. We don't want to mess here. Okay, Alan Trammell will stand in. He's a right-handed batter. Dennis Reed's in the series. Rasmussen, oh, he throws that one away. He didn't like that baseball. Gets assigned by Butch Waniger, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 6-4. Should get that thing up first. 6-4 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play to center field. So Omar Marino is at 2-7, has to clear 1 through 3 off the 20, and he does. It's a 16 for an F3. That's an 8 and 9, and he's going to make the catch. On the run, moving towards his right, and that's 2 away. All right, so Barbero Garby will stand in. He's from the, he's a right-handed batter, batting .348, having a good season so far. 2 for 8 in this series. Dennis Rasmussen looks in, gets the sign, winds, kicks, and he deals. And that's going to be a 2-9. 2-9 from the lefty, and that's a fly ball to left. Steve Kemp moving in and towards the line, and he's going to make the catch. 3 fly ball outs for the Tigers. It's a 1-2-3 inning. For the Tigers, no runs, no hits. There were no errors, no men left on. We played a half. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Taking his Rozema warm-ups, and if anybody has the correct pronunciation of his name, if I need a correction, please announce it. I have no Don't feel intimidated by anything like that. All right, so he's taking his warm-ups for the Yankees. Leading off for the Yankees will be second baseman Willie Randolph. He's 6 for 8 in the series. Butch Waniker at bat second. He'll be behind the plate. Don Mattingly at bat third. Batting fourth will be Don Baylor. He'll be the DH. Batting fifth, Oscar Gamble. He'll be in right field. Steve Kent, he's in left field, batting sixth. Rose Smalley will bat seventh. He'll be playing third. Omar Marino is in center, batting eighth. All right, so Tigers, no runs, no hits. All right, so here we go. Willie Randolph stands in to the right side of the batter's box. Rozema looks in and gets the sign from the catcher Castillo, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-3. 1-3 from the right side, and that's popped up in the infield, right side. Garby calling for it, and it's in foul territory, and it makes the catch. So Willie Randolph, 6 for 8, fouls out to first base. Oh man, what are you doing? And the first sign of the whiteout has hit the page. That's a 3 on a foul out. That's one down for the Yankees. Butch Waniker going to stand in. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the left side. He's batting .236 on the season. 1-7 in the series. You're watching the 1984 community replay. This is a project that anybody can get into with cards and dice, and I'm playing Stratomatic cards and dice. Any 84 game that you have, you could be in the community. The pitch. The pitch is a 4-6. 4-6 from the left side, 4-6, and that's a solid base hit into right field. Kuntz is going to field it on the second hop. They'll throw it back in. And Butch Waniker starts the Yankees off with a one-out single. 13, so let's do the calculation. So Rozema has a 0, and Castillo is at 0, so you're going to only go by the -2. So that'll drop Butch Waniker, who does not have a good steal rate. He's a 5 with a /8 and 10. For 13, not going to do it. Don Mattingly stands in from the left side of the plate. He's batting back in. Let's see if I could pick up. Never seen anything like Rosemush. Woo! This is Joe. Can you figure out what's going on here? Sensational. I gotta admit this. This is not the first time. I gotta believe somebody's jamming me. I'm not very well liked, I don't think. I like to think I am, but I don't think so. I think I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back. This video. Ooh, looks like a long nighter. All right, let me put it back on the tripod. And yeah, I got. Let's see. I'm sorry about the moving around. I don't exactly have a fan club myself, Mikey. All right, let's say one thing I do, I laugh at life, and I'm not gonna get excited over something so stupid as this. All right, I'm trying to wait until the pitcher adjusts. I don't know if I have to come out. Ah, I don't see it, Frank. Not yet on my screen. Let me see something here. Oh God. I am now. Yep. All right. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm actually sweating. Close your eyes, guys. I mean, I'm actually sweating doing this, up and down and all around. And it's not my cable. It's not my cable system. I got one of the best cable systems on the face of the earth. As far as what do you call it? Verizon says. Peekaboo, in and out like a classic Rawley left hand jab. Yep, I agree. Okay, so I want my hand across. Hand across. Okay. All right. I gotta come out. Time this game ends, it'll be like 4 in the morning. Okay. All right. So. Okay, so it was a floor drop, a 6. I called it 1 to 12 for Don Bella. Right side, 1 to 12. Ooh, when he hit him. Hit batter, like you're really going to hurt that guy. I don't think so. So this first and second. And Bella gets hit by a pitch. There are 2 down. And stepping to the plate will be Oscar Gamble from the left side. Oscar Gamble is batting 125 on the season. He is 0 for 5 in this series. Well, hopefully he stays that way, Frank. And here comes the havoc. Nothing doing. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be the longest YouTube video in history. 1-9. 1-9 from the righty, Rozema. 1-9, a high fly ball to center field. Chet Lemon circling underneath it, and we finally got 1 inning done. For the Yankees, no runs. There was 1 hit, 2 men left on. We played 1 here at the stadium. Tigers and Yankees. The big game for both clubs in this 1984 community replay. And right now, the leaders are the Toronto Blue Jays so far in this league. All right, second inning we go, and Lance Parrish will step to the plate from the right side. Lance is a 2.41 batting average. He's 1 for 8 in the series. And here comes the first pitch to Larry Parrish. 5-6, and that's to the right side. 5-6 is in between a whole lot. Ground ball to the left side. Meacham scoops it up and throws to first for 1 out. Chet Lemon, right-hand batter, batting 306 on the season, 3 for 8 in the series, and 2-7. 2-7 the lefty, and that's a solid base hit into center field for Chet Lemon. And Chet, my boy, is at 13. The Yankees got -2, -4 on the jump, so that knocks him down to a 9, and I don't think we're going to do anything there. Larry Herndon will step in. Herndon, right-hand batter, batting 278. That's a foul tip. He's 3 for 8 in the series. And that's the havoc. And now the pitch. 4-9. 4-9 from the righty, and that is a called strike 3, and Larry Herndon goes down on strikes. First strikeout in the game for Dennis Rasmussen. And Tom Brookins will stand to the plate. He's a right-hand batter. Brookins bat 209 in the season, 4 for 8 in the series. And you have he's having a good series right now. And the Havoc. I thought I lost the pitcher again. And the pitch. That's a 6-5. Right side. 6-5 is another called strike 3. And the home plate umpire, Palermo, strikes out another Tiger 2 in a row. And that'll do it for the Tigers here in the second inning. No runs, 1 hit. There was 1 man left on. We played 1.5. It's the Tigers. And all right, Dave Rozema finishes his warm-ups as we go to the bottom of the second inning. And it's going to be Kent, Smalley, and Marino. Joe is right. It's here comes the pitch. 110. 110 from the righty. 110 is a ground ball to the right side. Brookins picks it up and he throws it out at first base. One away, 4-3 on the play. Smalley will stand in, switch hitter, bat 280, 3 for 7 in the series. Batting from the left-hand side. And the pitch. 5-7. Left side, 5-7, range play, second base. Going to be Brookins. He's a 441. 441 means to clear the 1 through 6 off the 20. I missed the towel on the black dice, but it's a 3. And that is a 20 for a G1. And we have a 14. Ooh, he just missed the 13 for an E1. It's a ground ball to second base. Brookins picks it up. Okay, let's try an X out. Cancel. Okay, I'm back on. Okay, let's see how long we can stay on. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know where I left off. I don't know. All right, so I gotta wait for the camera to adjust. I want to make sure I have everything in focus here. Maybe I gotta come out a little bit. I don't know, every time I take it off, everything moves. A second, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think I know what the problem All right. I think I know what it was. It was my son playing his Xbox all over the country, and I think it was interrupted. You think that was happening?
No.
No? You say no. Kids. Anybody have kids? I think my son was playing Xbox upstairs, and it was doing something to my stream. So he's off now. I want to see if it continues or not. I think that was the problem. I told him to get off or move out. All right. You got kids? World's worst. I don't get it, Frank. I don't know why Dad would do something like that, but he plays this game up there. I don't know. They're killing each other every day. I told him to join the service. Let's see. Marty Castillo will start off. He's a right-handed batter. He's batting 176 in the season, 3 for 8 in the series. Yeah, I know, Frank. And here comes the pitch. And that's 5-5 from the right side, and that's going to be deep, way back there. Castillo puts a drive into this ball. He does have the power. 1 to 10, she's gone. Double the rest of the way. It's a 17. It's off the wall. Marino and Gamble play it, and they throw it in, and Castillo goes standing in with a double. He just missed a home run by a foot. And that's a leadoff double for the Tigers. Howard Johnson will stand in. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the right side. 17, and Johnson batting 186 on the season. He's 1 for 8 in the series. It was just a regular connection on the line gaming. It should not cause any issues. I agree. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if that was it or not. I don't know. Okay, Johnson. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing. Runner on second. Castillo takes the lead. Not going to hold, so he's going to be a 1 to 12 now on the run. And the pitch. 310. 310 from the lefty, and that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Picked up by Rasmussen. He throws to first to Manley, and that's 1 out. 1 away. Castillo holds. And here comes oh, wait a minute. Why do I have the pitcher's cards in there? Oh, what an idiot. No pitching cards today, baby. You got DH. All right, Rusty Kuntz will stand in with 1 out. Let's see, Castillo's in. And Kuntz is 0 for 1 so far in this game. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing on the Havoc. And now Rasmussen from the stretch. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6. 2-6 from the left side, and that's going to be a split on a double, 1 to 11. That's a 6, and that's going to find the gap. Castillo around the third, he's coming home, and Kus will slide into second base for a double. Double RBI for Kuntz. And the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Right fielder, 9. All right, so that settles that. It's a 6. All right, Alan Trammell. Trammell, right-hand batter, flew out to center field his first time up. Runner on second base with 1 out. They're not going to hold Kuntz at second either. He is a 13. I'll move him up to a 14. And here comes the habit. Nothing doing. And the pitch. And that's a 5-4. 5-4 from the right side. 5-4 ballpark. Ballpark is 5s from the left side. That's a 3, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. That'll set up first and third for the Tigers. And the Tigers are looking of the inning. Number 2 batter. So we got first and third with Garby stepping to the plate. And he is 0 for 1 with a fly out. So Trammell's going to be held. Trammell's going to be held, so it's going to be Randolph and Manley holding. Garby batting from the right side. Let's see what he gets on the Havoc. Nothing doing. And Rasmussen from the stretch. Now the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-4. 2-4 from the left side, and it's bounced right back to Rasmussen. He grabs it and he throws to the plate, and he gets, who was that third? 2, put out. 1-2. And that's going to be a 4-6 maybe. So now we got first and second. With 2 down. That was a big play for the New York Yankees. And Rasmussen is a 320. So I don't know. All right, for 2 down, and Lance Parrish stands in. $17, nothing going. Pitch, and that's a 1-7. 1-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a ball 4. So now we got bases loaded for the Tigers. Number 4. Bases loaded, and this is going to set up for Chet Lemon batting from the right side. So we got Kuntz on third, Trammell on third, Garby on second, Parrish at first. 2 outs, infield back naturally. Here comes the Havoc. That was a dead roll, but it's nothing doing. It's a 14. Chet Lemon looking for the pitch. He's 1 for 1 in the game. He's singled his first time up. And that's going to be a 3-deuce. 3-deuce from the left side. 3-deuce is a ballpark on a 5. And that is a 6. And he doesn't get the job done. Let's say 3-deuce. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Kemp is circling underneath it. He's going to make the catch for the final out. So the Tigers do get 1 run on a pair of doubles. They get 3 hits. And they leave 3 on. We play 2.5 here at the stadium. It is the New York Yankees nothing, and the Tigers 1. Yeah, that was close. They start off with a double. The 2 key plays was 2 of them hit back to the box, and Rasmussen gets the glove on it, feels it cleanly, and handles the situation very well. 1-3. Okay, bottom of the third we go, and Bobby Meacham will step to the plate, batting 1-8. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, I gotta backtrack. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. What is going on here? Check the information. Play account. Chet Lemon 3-2. 3-2 ballpark. 3-2 ballpark on a 5, and what did I have? A 6, I said? 3-2-6. Oh man, what is it saying at the stadium? Oh, 6. No, that's not right. That's not right. We can't go by those figures. Can't go by those figures. So I gotta. Yes. And then we're gonna go 3, 2. 3, 2, 7. I gotta mark it down as because I gotta play it one digit up because what happened is I make the computer give me the dimensions of the ballpark figures, and if I boot out, it resets itself. So if I don't put the game on hold or save, and I just do the lineups and everything else, and it just changes for some reason or another. So we're gonna go with the 5s and not the 6s. Everything is one digit up here tonight at Yankee Stadium. We're not gonna go by those numbers. All right, so the Yankees are up. So Rozema finishes his warm-ups. And Bobby Meacham steps to the plate. Meacham pitched by Dave Rozema, and that is going to be a 2-8 from the right side. That's ball 4, so Rozema walks his first man here in the top of the 3rd. It's a leadoff walk, and Butch Waniger. Nope, where's Willie Randolph? Oh, I must have moved. Nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you, you moron? Fuck, don't curse. Alright, so it's Meacham. I didn't put Meacham in the game, so I had to go through the lineup to find that out. Alright, Willie Randolph with Meacham on first. He's 0 for 1. He's batting from the right side. Corners are going to be in. Corners in. And Willie Randolph is a good bunter, so if he's holding, he is. What is Meacham anyway? Meacham's a 15 on a -2, knocks him down to a 1 to 13, 2 to 6, and a 12 / nothing. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So we got 2, 3, 6 from Meacham. Let's see if he can get the jump. And that's a 7, and he does not get the jump. So that takes care of that. Willie's gonna bat here. And that goes to a C on a sack. And what does Yogi Berra want to do here? All right, Kevin. Take care. All right, you'll see. You'll get the results. Thank you. All right, so I got Willie. He's gonna go. I'm gonna drop the Havoc. And nothing doing, and we're going to go for the sacrifice here on C. And let's see what he gets. I'm looking for the sacrifice, C, and here we go. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? I can't stand this tower anymore, Frankie. It's 4. And that's a 4, so it's going to go to the first baseman, and that is a 6 on a C, and that's defense. The batter drops down to a bunt, and the defense has the option of throwing the batter out at first, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play it safe. Meacham goes to second base on a sack. 3-4, I said? Yeah, 3-4. So Willie gets the job done, puts the runner in scoring position. And here comes Butch Waniger. Waniger singled his first time up. I know, Frank. I'm gonna look into it in a few days. Pitch is the Havoc. I mean, the 20's the Havoc. Wanaka's pitch. Two. Listen, guys. It's already six. It's already 63 minutes, and my son is not playing, so it's definitely an issue with Verizon. And I'm just gonna, if I lose the stream again, I'm just gonna continue with the game, and you guys could catch it on the video replay because it's getting late, and I'm already an hour and 3 minutes into this thing. So I'm just going to continue with the game. The clock is continuously moving, so I am recording. So I'm going to be looking for another way to stream games. I'm not going to deal with this. I was doing a game, and YouTube just knocked me off altogether. So a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. All right, so Butch Wanaka is up. Willie did sacrifice Meacham over the second, and Wanaka gets a 2-2. 2-2, and that's going to be a single to left field. I got to put the 2-2 in, and that would have been a reversal, but no. So the runner was on second base. So he wasn't, he was being held, so let me get his statistics up. Who was that? Meacham? Yeah, Meacham. So he's a 15. He's being held 1-14. No, he wasn't being held. So it's a 1-15. The outfield is on, and left field is a 0. Oh, he was being held on. So he's a 15 minus the 1. He's a 1-14. And the Yankees are going to send him around on a 1-14. Here comes the throw to the plate, and that's a 1. He never really got it off. Send the runner. And let me see. Wanaka is a what? 1-8. I'm going to hold him. 1. A lot of moves there. That's an RBI for Butch Wanaka. Meacham comes home to score. And that's a 2. And the Yankees have tied this game up at 1 apiece. Here comes Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly is 0 for 1. And he is 1 for 9 in the series. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing. Rozema looks in, gets the sign, foul tip. And here comes the pitch. And that's a 6-7. 6-7 lefty, and that's going to be a split. On a 1-10 for Mattingly, that's a 5, and that's going to be a base hit through the left side. So Mattingly finally gets his second hit of the series, and that'll set up first and second. Number 3. And the next batter is Don Baylor, a bat from the right side. He was hit by a pitch by Rozema. With 1 out, and the infield back, naturally. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing. The pitch to Baylor. And that's going to be a 4-9. 4-9 from the right side. It's going around ball to Trammell at short. He goes to Brookins at second for 1, and over to Garby for a 6-4-3 double play to end it. So the Yankees do tie the game up. They get 1 run. They do get 2 hits, and they will leave a runner. So we played 3 here at the stadium. I'll look up at the TV. My neck is killing me right now, just to see if I lost the pitcher or not. And so far I haven't, so we'll continue on. All right, so Larry Herndon. We'll start it off for the Tigers. How many hits did they say? 3. We'll start it off for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. Herndon struck out his first time up. Rasmussen gets assigned by Butch Weniger. And that's a 6-7. Right side, 6-7 is going to be a walk, so that starts off the inning on the wrong foot for the Yankees. A leadoff walk. Herndon is a 15 on a 6, minus the 4. We'll drop him down to a 12. Corners are going to be in. Can't keep anything straight. Corners are going to be in, because Brookins can definitely bunt. He'll be a B. Larry Herndon being held. What did I say? 4. So that drops him down to a 1-11. The hit and run goes to a B. All right, so we're going to try to hit and run. Let's do a hit and run here. Everybody in agreement with that? You got 10 seconds to answer. 10 seconds. Hit and run. Hit and run. Okay, so Frankie says hit and run. Yep, now I gotta hit the dice one. Everything is just going wrong tonight. Wrong. All right, we're gonna roll the havoc on the hit and run play, and nothing doing. So we're gonna roll 3 dice here. Oh no. I'll roll all 4 just in case we need a 20 die. And here comes the hit and run. He's going down to a B. Okay, so that's off the batter's card. So we go B. And that is, I'm looking for the chart now. What did I do wrong? I'm at a, well, the B is a 7, so it's a BMP. So it's a miss, swing and a miss. So now I gotta roll for the roll for the jump. So let's see what happens here. I'm rolling for the jump. He doesn't get the jump, so it's a 6 minus the 4 minus. So he only can get a 1. So here comes the throw down to second base on a 1 off the 20, and it's a 17, and they got Larry Herndon on a court steal, and it's a righty, so I'll say 2-4, and now Brookins are going to swing away. I got to straighten that out first. So Brookins, that's a court stealing, so let me do that. Steal attempt. So he's out. Brooklyn's pitch. Brooklyn's pitch is a 2-7. Left side, and that's going to be tapped right back to the mound, fielded by Rasmussen, and he throws it to first, 2 down. Marty Castillo will stand in, so a blown hit and run by the Detroit Tigers. Castillo doubled his last time up and scored. The pitch, Rasmussen, 2-5. 2-5 from the left side. That's another walk. That's a 2-out walk. And here comes Howard Johnson. Howard Johnson is 0 for 1. Switch hitter batting from the right side. Havoc. And the pitch. 5-6. What did I say? Right side, 5-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop Meacham, and he throws him out to end the inning. So the Tigers started off well, and it ended horribly as the hit and run was a failure. No runs, there were no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 3.5 in the books. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. I need something to drink. Dehydrating. Stress over a YouTube video. Nothing. All right. Let me pop it open. All right, bottom of the 4th we go. Oscar Gamble will start it off for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And pitch. 3-5. Right side. 3-5 is a diamond shot. We got to remember diamond shots are 1 up, but that's a 19, so he's not going to get it anyway. 3-5, fly ball to right field. Back goes the right fielder Kuntz. He's on the warning track and at the wall, and he's going to make that catch. As Oscar Gamble just got underneath that. That's 1 away. Steve Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. And that's a 3-5. 3-5 from the right side, and that's a fly ball again to right field. Kuntz moving over towards his left, and on the run, he makes the catch. That is 2 outs. Roy Smalley, 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Roy's a switch hitter. He'll bat from the left side. And that's a 2-7. 2-7 from the righty, and that's a swing and a miss by Smalley, and that's it. The Yankees go down 1-2-3. I believe that's number 1, and it is. And the Yankees go down 1-2-3 here in the 4th inning. We played 4 here at the stadium. It is the Tigers 1, the Yankees 1. We'll go to the 5th. All right. Okay, top of the 5th we go. Okay, I was just looking at some. Rusty Kuntz leads it off for the Tigers. 1 for 2, he doubles last time. And he gets a 1-6 from the lefty, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and Kuntz strikes out here in the 5th inning. I believe that's the 2nd strikeout for 3rd strikeout for Dennis Rasmussen. So 1 away. Alan Trammell will step in. Trammell is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. And the pitch, that's a 4-6. Right side, 4-6. Split chance, 1-7 on a single. That's a 16, not going to get it done. And he hits the ball down to third base. Smalley gloves it for the out, a line drive. Smalley makes the play. 2 away, Garvey will stand to the plate. Garbo is 0 for 2. And he gets a 1, gets 3. Oh, what was that now, damn it. What was the play? That he Trammell to the right side. It was a 1-6, okay. And it was more than 7, so it's a line drive. So 1-2 now. 1-2, and the left side 1-2. Tap right back to Rasmussen, and that's his fourth assist on the night. That's a 1-3, and that's a 1-2-3. And we are halfway through. Tigers won, Yankees won. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And Dave Rozema is in his endurance inning right now. He's a 5-inning pitcher. And this is 1984, so the rule hasn't changed right now. So he could pitch as long as the hell he wants. Omar Marino steps in. And he is 0 for 1 in this series, in this game, and in the series, of course. He didn't play the first 2. And that's a 4-9. 4-9, left side, 4-9. That's lifted to left field. And Herndon coming in, and he's going to make that catch for the first out here for the Yankees in the 5th. Bobby Meacham will stand in. Bobby Meacham, he walked, and he scored on Butch Waniger's single to drive him home. Uh, 84 world's worst gamer. 84. All right, so Meacham gets his pitch, and it's a 4-9. Left side, 4-9, and that's lifted to left field. And Herndon, without making a move, stands right there, makes the catch. Two outs, very simple. And Willie Randolph, the Brooklyn-born Willie Randolph, East New York product. He's off. I know, guys. The only reason why I read your comment, worst gamer. The weather right here is dry. We're gonna get snow, I think, tomorrow night. It was windy all day today. A good 15 to 20 mile an hour winds here, and Jersey is known to have power lines. Actually, I have a nephew that works for utility company, and he's always on standby. Actually, I had dinner with him at Peter Luger's in Waynesburg, Brooklyn tonight. Iconic restaurant, steakhouse in Brooklyn, in New York. And they have 4 other locations, one in Japan and somewhere else around the world. Who thinks I'm sweet? Who thinks something came over to trying to read something there. Anyway, the reason why I did come back is because it's a 1-1 game. It's tight. It seems like it's a good game right now, and I'll keep it going. If it keeps on doing what it's doing, I'll I'll keep on coming back until it's a blowout or something like that. Then I'll continue with the video. Otherwise, you guys are going to have to look at it some way to get the results, but I won't do that right now of the situation of the game. All right, so let's make sure I got a picture and a focus. It's very frustrating. No, I won't do that to you guys. I'll battle it out. I do not give up so easily. All right, so where are we? Top of the sixth we go. Lance Parrish stands in. Let me get a sip of water. Don't start, Frankie. Do not start. Anyway, listen, I won't make you quit. I'll tell you right now, North Carolina and grab you. Parrish stands in. Parrish. He is 1 for 2 in this game. And Rasmussen pitch. 1-8. 1-8. 1-8 from the left side. It's going to be a ground ball to the right side, fielded by Randolph. He goes to first for the first out of the 6th inning. Chet Lemon stands in. Lemon is 1 for 2. Go back from the right side. And the pitch is a 6-3 right side, and that's a ballpark. And it is an 8, so he's not going to get the ballpark figure for a hit. What did I say it was? 6-2, 6-3. Fly ball to center field. Omar Marino moves over towards his left, and he makes the catch for the out. That is 2 down. I go by what it says on next to the ballpark figure, and I don't do a lot of line drives. I think it's just a little too much with that, and I think they should correct that in the gaming. All right, 2 down, and Herndon walked his last time up. Was caught stealing on a botch hit and run, and here comes the pitch. 2-11. 2-11 from the left side, ballpark. Ballparks, that's a 13. That's not going to get it done either. 2-11 from the left side is a fly ball to right field. And Gamble moving over towards the line. He makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning 6. And that'll do it for the Tigers. 5.5 in the books. Tigers and Yankees deadlock them 1. Okay, Butch Waniger is going to lead it off for the Yankees. Butch is 2 for 2 in this game with an RBI. So Dave Rozema finishes his warm-ups, and here comes his first pitch in the 6th inning. That's a 6-8. 6-8 left side. 6-8 left side is a high fly ball to center field. Chet Lemon moving in, and he makes the catch. One down. Here comes Don Mattingly. It's 1 for 2. Singled his last time up, and he got his 2nd hit in the series. Here comes his pitch. That's a 3-5. 3-5 from the right side. That's a base hit, Don Mattingly style. Donnie Baseball is alive again. And that's a single, a 1-out single. Not too much of a base stealer, but Don Bell has the bat. He grounded into a double plays last time up. 0 for 1 in the game. And we're gonna have a havoc roll, and that is a 10. Nothing on the havoc. Here comes the pitch from the stretch by Rozema, and that's a 4-4. 4-4 right side, and that's going to be a range play to third. Don't tell me he's going to hit into second double play, but Johnson's a 422. 422, he needs to get the double play, to turn the double play 17 and deeper. And he doesn't get it done. It's a 9, and that's going to be a hashtag. It wasn't holding anybody on. That is a 9 itself. So we have a ground ball down to third base. Johnson picks it up, and he throws to first. Mattingly will move up 90 feet. So that's a 5-3. Just as good as a hit and run, I guess. Number 4. All right, so Baylor escapes that double play, I guess. And here comes Oscar Gamble. Full out to right field on a dive. I know. Okay. I saw it, Frank. I don't know what's going on. I see the camera jumping. Did you guys miss anything when I black out? Are you guys missing any of the plays when I black out? Oh, am I back? Not back? Frank. I'm trying to get this back, man. So you're gonna have to go back to the replay to see that. Oh, thank you. I don't know, guys. It's frustrating as heck. You're gonna have to do the 6 and the 7, Frank. Let's see. I'll give you a little something on it. What I have 6. The everything top. Let me see. 6 and the top of the 7. So bottom of the 6 for the Yankees. Bottom of the 6, Butch Waniger flew out to center. Mattingly got his second hit on a single. Baylor grounds out, moved Mattingly to second, and Gamble grounded out to end the inning 4-3. You said the top of the 7th, it was Brookins, Castillo, and Johnson. Ground ball by Brookins third, and Rasmussen strikes out the Castillo and Johnson to end the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning right now. Am I freaking live or I'm not? Oh my God. I agree. I didn't. Well, you know, Rasmussen. Am I live now? Because I'm putting my hand underneath the camera and I don't see it. I know there's a 10-second delay. All right, it looks like I am live right now, Frank, because on my TV, I'm going over the 6th and the 7th inning. You're not on, are you? Egghead. I'm live now? Okay. All right, I'm on a delay then. Okay. All right, Rozema is going to face Steve Kent, Royce Morley, Omar Marino here in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 1-1 tie between the Tigers and the Yankees. Rozema. The Yankees only got 5 hits. Detroit only has 4. And here comes the pitch. 4-8. Left side, 4-8. That's a leadoff base hit into center field for Steve Kent. So he gets his first hit. It's a leadoff single. Kemp is a 16 on a 4. And we got a -2, 1-14. We're going to see Yogi Berra wants to go for the jump here. And we're going to get it. Steve Kent is on a 4, so the possibilities are not that great. And here comes the jump. And he gets it. He gets the jump, so a 16 -2 is a 14. Okay, Frank. Here comes Kemp. There he goes. And here comes the pitch by Rozema. And there goes Steve Kemp. And it's a 2. So he's going to make it into second base on a stolen base. But now we have a possible error on the catcher. And Castillo is a 1-11. And that's a 12. So it was a nice play, nice block by Royce Morley, by the shortstop Trammell. So he holds Kemp from going to third. No error on the throw. So I got to straighten that out. And we got stolen base. Yep, throw for the runner. It was well, I'm not going to say because there was no error. I'll just make it a 5. Welcome back, Royals. Tigers are ready to break through. All right, so Kemp on second. Or Smalley was. Yes, he can. But he's up at the plate now with a runner on second base. Batting from the left side. Struck out his last time up. Kemp is on second, and they're not going to hold him, so they're playing straight up right now. Havoc, nothing doing. And now the pitch to Royce Morley. And they missed the tower. Oh no, it was a jump out. So the jump out is a 2, and that's a 2-3. 2-3 for Smalley, right side, 2-3. And that's a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be fielded by the first baseman, Garvey. He'll go to the bag, and Kemp will move over to third. So the Yankees, who was that, number 7? U3 by the first baseman. So that is just as good as a sacrifice. They got him to third base. And Omar Marino is the batter. Infield is coming in. No, I'm I'm going full infield in. Full infield in. So Omar is now a C bunter, a B hit and run man. Can't do the hit and run with a runner on third. Omar. All right, let's see what we get on the Havoc, and we get nothing on that Havoc. And Rozema from the stretch, and pitch 412. 412 left side, and that's a high fly ball to right field. Kuntz is coming in. He's gonna make the catch. Here comes the throw to the plate, and Kemp will hold on to third base. What a throw by Kuntz out in right field, -1 arm. So that is a fly ball to right. Fly ball to right. Well, that's a blown opportunity by the Yankees, and here comes Bobby Meacham. The Meach is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Havoc. And sometimes I drop the other dice also, so we'll just pick them up and re-roll everything. Meacham looking for his first hit in the series. And it could come at a better time right now with a runner on third base. Let's see what he gets. That's a 6-7. And that's 6-7 from the left side. And it's a 1 to 10 on a base hit. That's a 4, and he gets the job done. A base hit on a split. 1 to 6-7. Left side, and that's a split on a 1 to 10. It gets by the shortstop travel and into left center field. Kemp will score, and the Yankees will take a 2 to 1 lead here at the stadium. Bobby Meacham gets his first hit, RBI. So the Yankees now lead it 2-0 with Meacham on first. And what do we got? We're gonna. We have. Let's see. And that's gonna be it for Rozema. And Tigers are going with a relief pitcher, and we will be right back. And we're going to go with Aurelio Lopez coming in for Rozema, and we got a break in the action, and we'll be back because I have to do some homework. All right, so Lopez is a right-hand thrower, and I gotta check the stats in the community. So we'll go to the Tigers, and let's see what Lopez has. Aurelio, he has a 3 ERA, and he is 5 wins, 2 losses, and 4 saves. 5, 4. No, did I say that right? 5, 2, and 4. All right, so that's done, and now we're gonna get the information or the line score on Rozema. He goes 6 2/3, 7 hits. He walked none, struck out 1. And he's still responsible for the man on base. So ERA is nothing. All right, so we got that completed, and he'll face Willie Randolph with 2 outs. So Lopez finishes his warm-ups, and Lopez is also a +0. So it's still a -2 for the Tigers. So Meacham's on first. He's being held. Meacham is a 2 through 6 on a 12. We're going to go for it. No backslash. He's going for the stolen base. Let's see if he can get the jump. And that is a 2. That is a 2. So it is a possible pass ball. Pass ball to the catcher is a 7. Did I freeze again? Because it looks like no. I'm just lagging. Frankie, just give me a heads up here. Actually, it's a balk. No interruptions. All right, so I got a balk. I got a 2 on the 20, so it's on the jump. So it is a balk. So Lopez is a 3, and let's see if he balks. And he doesn't balk, which I knew already. Okay, so no balk. So he does not get the jump. So Meacham does not get the jump, and he's a 4, now down to an 8. It's not going. Willie Randolph with 2 outs. He's going to swing away. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing. Willie's 0 for 2. And the pitch. I'm way behind, so I don't know why, off my screen. So it's throwing me off a little bit. 3-5. 3-5 from the righty, and that is going to be a base hit for Willie Randolph. Meacham rounding second. He's headed for third, and he'll hold there. And Willie gets a hit. First hit of the night for Willie Randolph. And now we got first and third with 2 outs. And the Yankees are threatening now with Butch Waniger, who's 2 for 3 in the game. Randolph is going to be held. Butch Waniger's a switch hitter, and he's batting from the left side. 2 for 3 in the game with an RBI. And here comes the Havoc. Nothing doing. And the pitch. And that's a 1-6. And that's ball 4. So Aurelio Lopez is really having his troubles right now. That'll load him up. And that will load him up for Don Mattingly. And let's see what the Sparky wants to do here. He's going to leave him in. I would have went lefty and lefty. For sure. Well, let me see who's in the bullpen. This is the game right here. You don't win these games, you're done. Do I bring in Willie Hernandez now? Or let me see, Lopez. Faces more lefties than righties. And he has a 4-7, 5-7, and a range play. Ooh, I don't know. What do you think I should do, Frankie? Bring him in? Do I bring him in to face Mattingly, lefty on lefty? Okay, I thought so. And that's the way I wanted to play it anyway. All right, so we're gonna make another pitching change here for the Tigers, and Willie Hernandez is gonna face Lopez. So Lopez does not do the job. Can't get the out, and Mattingly's gonna face the lefty now. Okay, so who are we bringing in? Hernandez. He's a left-hander. And again, I have to go to. Tigers were up already, and Willie Hernandez is a 1.42 ERA so far in the season. And he goes 2-2 and 12. 2, 2, and 12. Lopez, he goes no one. Gives up a hit. Gives up a walk. Wrote in the wrong box. So didn't record it out. Shame on him. And I think the book is closed on Rozema. Let me see. It was, no, Meacham's still on the base. Yep, not closed. Okay, so we continue. Am I still alive? I'm like paranoid right now. All right, so Don Mattingly against Willie Hernandez. This is a big game for both clubs. 6 and 6.5 out. Yankees got bases loaded. They have a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Yankee fans are on their feet. Mattingly stands in. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Nothing doing. Well, thank you. And here comes the pitch. 2-8. Should have had it ready to go. 2-8 from the left side, and that's exactly the column that the Tigers wanted. It's popped up into the infield, and Garby is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the putout, and that'll do it for the Yankees. But they do pick up one. On 1, 2, 3 hits, they leave them full. And let's see if that plays into an account. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. We'll go to the 8th inning. All right, so Willie Hernandez and Lopez is out. Zem is out. Lopez is done. Zem pitched a good game, this kid. Dave Rozema started 16 times for the Tigers in '84. 7-6 with 3.74 ERA. For that season, so pretty good job. Go to the 8th. Dennis Rasmussen is looking for win number 10. He said 3 hits, right? But the Tigers got the top of the lineup coming up with Rusty Kuntz and looking at the Yankees, what I want to do here. Let's see what I want to do. I have no idea what I want to do. Okay, so I know what I want to do. Let me just see something. Not too many range plays in this game, that's for sure. No, not too many. Rasmussen does not give up too many range plays, so I'm going to leave it as is, and we'll keep an eye on the range 4 players that the Yankees have on the field right now. So here we go. Here comes Kuntz. He is 1 for 3 in the game with an RBI, and he starts it off for the Tigers here. Dennis Rasmussen looks in, gets a sign. Oh, that jumped out, and that's a 2-2 from the left side, and that's popped up in the infield to the right side. Meacham is calling for it, and he makes the catch. Here comes Alan Trammell. Trammell is 1 for 3, lined out to third base. His last time up. Yeah, well, you know what? That's 11 in a row sat down by him. So, yeah, I gotta say, so we're gonna have the bullpen starting to go, and none other than Mr. Rigetti is he's starting to warm up in the bullpen, that's for sure. So let's see what he has here. Trammell waiting for his pitch. Wide 6 and he deals, and that's going to be a 2-12. Left side 2-12, and that's lined out to third base. Royce Smalley right there on money, and he makes the grab. So that's a pop out and a line out, and here comes Barbaro Garby. He is 0 for 3 in this game. Rasmussen looks in, gets a sign by Butch, and here comes the pitch. That's a missed tower. That's a 3. 3-7. 3-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Garby goes down on strikes. And he's not happy with Palermo behind the plate, and that takes care of the inning. That is strikeout number 6. And that is 3-6-9-12, 13 sat down in a row by Dennis Rasmussen. Don't need Rigetti. And that'll do it. For the Tigers here in the 8th, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers were forced to bring in Willie Hernandez in this game with the bases loaded and Don Mattingly at the plate. And Willie Hernandez won that battle, leaving the 3 men on base. But he has to face Don Baylor, Gamble, and Kemp here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yeah, that is true. That is a great outing. He has 6 innings. He's strong on 6, and he's going into the 9th. In this game, tries for a complete game to get his 10th win of the year. So if he gets the win, he's 10-2 on the season in this replay. That's a foul tip. Willie Hernandez looks in, gets a sign again by Castillo. And that's going to be a 2-7. 2-7 from the lefty, and that's a ground ball to the left side. Trammell gloves it. He fires the first. 1 away. 1 down. Oscar Gamble. He's 0 for 3 in this one and 0 for 8 in the series. And the pitch by Willie. 5-9. Left side 5-9, and that's a called strike 3, and Gamble goes down on a strikeout, and that's the first strikeout for Willie Hernandez. And Steve Kemp will stand in. All right, Kemp. Kemp is 1 for 3 with 1 scored, and that's a 4-9. Yeah, they certainly did. They have certainly did. 44,000, my God. And what year was this? 84? I was making the same thing he was at that time. Where am I? 4-9. Yes, 4-9 for Steve Kemp from the left side, and that's going to be a range play to shortstop. That's Trammell. He's a 1-14. And that's a 9 for G1. 9-10. He'll play it cleanly and throws him out. And that'll take care of the Yankees here in the 8th. So we'll go to the 9th inning. Tigers trailing by 1 run. And if you're looking forward to the top of the 9th inning, it's going to be Lance Parrish, Chet Lemon, and Larry Herndon. Oh, I see KG grabbing a helmet as well. He's in the dugout. Didn't play in the series for one reason or another, and I'm assuming he's hurt. All right, so Dennis Rasmussen. Lefty. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, baby. Am I still alive? I'm not. Not on to me. Can you see the camera, Frank? Because I think I froze. I see my hand moving. I'm like 20, 30 seconds behind you guys. All right, so I gotta wait for this. I gotta wait for this play. Okay, all right, so it's throwing me off because I'm way behind you guys as far as my TV screen goes. So Rasmussen will start off the 9th. He'll face Lance Parrish, Chet Lemon, and Larry Herndon for the moment. And I don't know what Yogi wants to do here, but look at that two column. All right, I want bench coaches, and that's you, World Gamer, and also you, Frank. Should I go for a relief pitcher, or let him try to get the complete game because he does deserve it? He also has gotten 13 in a row. The last base runner was in the 4th inning when he gave up a walk to Castillo. So did he earn it? Did he earn it to get the win, or does he let the Tigers back in with a tie game or a loss? Let the manufacturer know. Okay, let's manufacture a run here. The 2 column is the column. Am I gonna risk that? Okay. The gamer says let him stay in, let him continue. And yeah, the leash is on. Yogi pacing in the dugout. Lance Parrish steps to the plate. Dennis Rasmussen looking for his 10th win in a row. I didn't write that down. Damn it. 10th win in a row. And here comes the pitch. You ready? And that's going to be a 2-7. And he did hit his hot column. 2-7 from Rasmussen. 1-2 on a double. That's a 12. And that's a high fly ball to center field. Marino going back at the track, at the wall, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Marino. on a 2-7. On a 12. And Marino is going to make that catch at the wall. That was deep. And that was the column. That was the column. Yep, you can say that again. You can say that again, gamer. Chet Lemon, let's see, he does have power. And I see Kirk Gibson in the dugout. He has the helmet on. He's just waiting for the okay by the skipper, Sparky Anderson. Rasmussen looks in, gets a sign by Waniger. And the pitch. 3 column is the hot column, 212. 212 from the lefty. Oh, and he hit him, and that'll put Lemon on first base. That's the second Tiger to get hit, I believe. No. Hit batter. So that's the first base runner since the 4th inning. It was a hit batter, and Larry Herndon is going to step to the plate. With 1 out. Chet Lemon on, and he does not have he's at 13 off of 4, so that drops him down severely. And Larry Herndon is 0 for 2 with a walk, and we're going to pitch to him. Frankie's saying Rigetti time. What do you say, gamer? Rigetti time or not? I don't know if Joel's still in there. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, I would say, who we got? Righty. He's at 55, 55% that he can handle a lefty. I know. And I'm taking him out. That's it. He's done. He's done, and it's Rigetti time. It's the right time for Rigetti time. You put a man on, and that is the tying run, and the winning run is coming to the plate. We got a break in the action. Here in the 9th inning, here at the stadium, it's 2-1 Yankees. We'll be right back. Let's see. All right, Regs. Regs is a lefty. And I gotta come in with him, so home team. Regs, first time in this series. He is here. All right. Regs is in. And let me see. I gotta go to the Yankees. In the Community Replay Project webpage, you gotta go hit the Yankees, put up the stats. And Regs, where the hell are you? All right, Rigetti in this replay comes in at a 2 ERA. Rigetti is 1-1 in 16, so that'll give you some example of what the Yankees do with him. All right, so now back to Strat and check the information. Go to the box score, and Rasmussen goes 8 1/3. 8 1/3. 4 hits. 4 hits, guys. He only gave up 4 hits. He walked 3. And he struck out 6. ERA. And the book is not closed on him. He has that runner on first base that he is accountable for. And the dog bone comes across, and we are ready to begin. So Rags, Rigetti stands in, and see what happens here. All right, Larry Herndon and Brookins and Kirk Gibson is now stepping to the batter's box as Brookins comes back to the dugout. Okay, so here comes Larry Herndon. He is 0 for 2 here tonight. I don't think he's I don't think he's here. Let me see if he's here. No, he's not carded. And let me see. I don't think I activated him. And I didn't. So Gibson's on the on-deck circle. And here comes Larry Herndon. So the Yankees are hoping that a double play happens here. Here comes Herndon. He is 0 for 2. Flied out to right field his last time up. Here comes the Havoc. Nothing on the Havoc. So Gamer is saying, I hope Herndon pops one here. So let's see, that account subject to change. Here comes the pitch. It doesn't. 4-11. 4-11 from the right side, and that 4-11's a high fly ball to right field. Gamble coming over, and he's going to make the catch. So that is two down. And here comes Kirk Gibson with a runner on first. So Brookins is lifted for a pinch hitter. And that's number 7. And Gibby. Go for a pinch hitter. Let me find out what's going on with his stats in the league. And let me get the stats. All right. He certainly does. And he didn't play in this series, so he must be hurt in some shape or form. 240 hitter in the league. 240 hitter, and let's see what he has. 13 homers, 37 RBIs, 7 doubles. He can get the job done. And that's what everybody in the ballpark is saying. Yankee fans are saying suspicious things at him right now. And let's see, who am I putting him in for? I said Brooklyn. All right. And now Kirk Gibson by Bob Shepard is announced, and here comes Gibby, left-handed batter, batting 240 in the 84 community replay. First at bat of the series. Here comes the Havoc by Rigetti, nothing doing. And here comes the pitch. Lefty on lefty, it's a weird situation that Sparky would do this, but it is what it is. It's the best against the best. And that's going to be a 5-7 from the left side. And the 3-2 pitch, because the 6 was a walk, the 7's a strikeout, and the ball game's over. Rigetti sneaks the backdoor slider on Gibby, and he strikes out for an ending 2-1 Yankee victory. No runs, there were no hits, no errors, a man left on. And the Yankees come away winning 2 games out of 3 here at the stadium against the Detroit Tigers. Am I frozen again? Oh God almighty. Frank, did you see? You're welcome, Frank. I'm glad I got through it. I mean, now I'm going to have to edit the freaking thing, and that could take days. It's a pain in the ass when you got to edit, and that'll do it. So it's a 2-1 Yankee victory. I got to put all the stats into the community replay, and I'll just show you guys what I have to do now. Let me just put the cards away. It's a Friday night. You don't mind staying up a little bit, no? And if you leave, I'll haunt you. Okay, so John Monfusco, Ligeti. Shucks. Goes the other way. All right. What's the LOL for, gamer? All right. Before I get to that, I'll take the camera off the. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod. Life is a pain in the ass. Yep. No. Let's get the line score. 1 run, 4 hits. Tigers only managed 4 hits tonight. No errors by either team. Yankees got 8 hits. And they get a 2-1 victory. Alright, so let me see. Let's get the line score on the pitches. Okay, so who's going to take the loss here? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, I didn't put Gibson's freaking roll in. What was it again? It was a 5-7, right? Yeah, because the 5-6 was a walk, so I look at it as a 3-2 pitch, backdoor slider by Righetti, and he nails him. He nails him. Righetti gets him. So, my email, or did you send it text? I did see something, Frank. I'm going to go over that game also, so hold on. Okay, so 1 run for the Tigers, 4 hits, no errors. And for the Yankees, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Let's get the line score on the pitches in a second. And Rozema will take the loss. He goes to 4-5. What's today's date? They started at 12-12, right? 12-12-25. What did I say? 4 and 5. Ah, man. 3rd time I'm using the whiteout on the page. So that has to be an all-time low. Rozema. He is now 4-5 on the season. Aurelio Lopez, he did not record an out, and he did not give up a run. .411 on Rasmussen on the right side. .411 on the right side was a upward triangle, 1-4 on a single, and a line out the rest of the way. Why are you asking, Frankie? because Hernandez goes an inning and a third. They had to bring him in because Don Mattingly, with the bases loaded, he gets one strikeout. No hits, no walks. He gave up nothing. Rozema gives up the 2 runs, and they were both earned. So that's the way he closes out. Rasmussen, he went 8 1/3, and he pitched a great game on giving up on 4 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 6. And he also gave up a run, and that run was earned. Berengure goes 2 2/3. No, goes 2/3, and he strikes out 1. Gives up no hits, no walks, no runs, obviously. He does get the save. The save is number 17, and Rasmussen gets the win, and that is number 10. So the win, Rasmussen. 10 and 2 on the season. 12, 12, 25, save, regs, HETTI, and that is number 17, and that's the way that closes out. So I go 1 4 0 0 8 and 2. No runs. No runs. LOBs and runners in scoring position. Tigers left 6, and the Yankees left 7. And in scoring position, the Tigers were 2 for 5, and the Yankees were 2 for 8. And that's the way that ended. 6 8 6 8 2 5 2 8. And I think I made a mistake with the Yankees. The 4th time I'm going to be using the white out on the sheet. 7 7. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's see. What do I have to do? All right, for the community, I'm going to take the camera off, so close your eyes. All right, for the community, so what we do here is, let me back, see the standings right here. And I'm going to schedule, and I'm going to stroll down to the date, which is 6. I'm holding the camera, so let me see if I can find it now. What was this date? Hold on. The 27th. 27th. So you see there's nothing here, right? So I'm going to enter the result. And now I'm going to go through where I scored runs. So the Tigers got 1 in the 3rd, as well as the Yankees. Okay. And the Yankees get 1 in the 7th for the win. So I did validate it. And then I'm going to stroll down here. I'm going to stroll down here, and here's a 2-1 victory, and there it is. So the Tigers only get the runs right now until I put all the results in here. So obviously I'm going to do that offline. So that's the way that works as far as the community replay goes. Frankie, let me see if I could. Let me see. So, and then would have been a base. Would have been a base hit. Are you saying that? Are you saying I read the wrong column? Is that what you're saying? I can't do anything about it now. I mean, if I missed it. Let me see. Sheet. 411 with Rigetti pitching, right? Let me see. 411. Shucks. All right, hold on a second. Okay. Herndon is a right-hand batter. No, Frank. Was the call 411? I got a 411 on the computer, and it is a fly out. Rigetti was in. Let me see if I could do this. All right, so I guess I got to go down. All right, yeah. 411 was a right-hander, fly ball to right field, and that's what I have down on the scorecard. My God. This is sensational. I'm on like a 30-second delay. Frankie, you